The person who invented the platypus was a genius because it is the only small animal in the world that, all on its own, can make custard tarts for itself. It produces both milk and eggs. Anyone who has seen one tends to agree. But Mr. Darwin, long retired from the biosphere, would be shaking his head. You see, the platypus threatens not just the custard industry, but deals a crushing blow to Darwin's theory of evolution. When researchers first saw a specimen in the 18th century, no one believed it was a real creature. Some researchers thought its body was stitched together as a prank. Someone even tried to pull its beak off to check. As live specimens appeared, people slowly accepted this reality. A total mess. A hodgepodge. This is the most accurate description scientists have for the platypus. A duck's bill. An otter's body, plus a beaver's flat tail. However, what's incredible is that it's not just the little guy's appearance that's messy. Even its classification stumped the scientists. Laying eggs and producing milk. It makes milk but has no nipples. Is it a third species beyond mammals and oviparous animals? But facts prove that scientists worried too much. Although there are no obvious nipples, researchers finally found milk-secreting pores on both sides of the female's abdomen. This confirmed the platypus belongs to egg-laying mammals. They give birth by laying eggs. After the babies hatch from the shell, the mother platypus engages in nursing behavior to raise the young. As a living fossil of the biological world, the platypus is a very ancient and primitive, unevolved, not quite complete mammal. The way they look today is actually just a transitional stage of evolution that was never completed, but for some reason, this little guy decided to slack off eons ago. For thousands of years, it has remained in this semi-finished state. But don't look down on the little guy just because it's a semi-finished product. Being a walking living fossil proves this little guy is no simpleton. Studies found the platypus has no stomach. Yet they have huge appetites, eating up to 1/3 of their body weight daily. The almost completely atrophied stomach has been replaced by the intestine and esophagus connected together. So facts prove that a foodie, even without a stomach, is still a foodie. Apart from this special function, the platypus can hunt using electricity. Special sensors in the pores on their bill and forehead can detect weak electric fields generated by prey, and locate the prey through these currents. So compared to the platypus's use of electricity, we are the primitive ones. Furthermore, male platypuses also grow venom glands that can spray venom, and the venom contains as many as 83 different toxic genes. Fortunately, nature didn't just let it be, didn't let this little thing go too far down this crazy path. Its toxicity is controlled to a dose that can only knock out a dog. But the craziest part isn't even that. Theoretically speaking, this guy could actually have 25 genders. After all, they have 10 sex chromosomes. But luckily, it didn't use this superpower for gender, and still adopts the traditional male-female pairing. But who knows, maybe one day the little guy will stop slacking off and evolve again. When that time comes, perhaps we'll never see such an absurd little creature again.